Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new series. I've done a lot about Munich, I've done a lot about public transport, and we will do more about public transport in this series because I just came out here far in the countryside to Altomünster, to the first stop of the terminal stations of the S-Bahn, the end of the line. Here Altomünster is a village. It has about 8,000 people living here. It has a claustrum, it has two nice churches, it has two breweries, which is pretty impressive for a village that small, and it has this station here. And we will start with the station here in Altomünster. So, Altomünster, here I am. This is a terminal station and the tracks do not go beyond the station. Two trains sitting here right now on this island platform, which is, it's okay. The train on the left will be the next one departing. It will go all the way through the core route to the Ostbahnhof. It's an older train, class 420. So the trains that were used when the S-Bahn started back in 1972. This train hasn't been in service all the time. They had deactivated them and then they activated them again because they couldn't get more of the newer trains. And that's how they are still here. Let's have a quick walk through one of the carriages. And these 420 trains. You might have seen my video about the 423, the newer train. This is the older layout, but these seats, they are really pretty comfortable. Much softer than in the newer trains, but there are not that many of them, and there's not this 70-meter through walking carriage as on the newer trains. And these trains, of course, are not that energy efficient as the newer trains, and they will be phased out, I think, soon, but we'll see. The train here on the right is the train that brought me here, also class 420. And this did not start in Munich itself. It started in Dachau and ran on the shuttle service here to Altomünster. The route out here is a single track with some passing stations. So normally the pattern of the Munich S-Bahn, the service pattern, is a train every 20 minutes on every line. Here it's a little different. Because of these passing stations, they can run maximum 2 trains an hour, so every 30 minutes. Normally the station only gets hourly service, and in the peak hour it gets upgraded to 30 minutes. So let's see when I will go finally get back out of here again. Don't know if you can read that with the sun, but the train to Ostbahnhof, this is the one on the left hand side, will depart in 6 minutes. Then we will have a train in 36 minutes, which will be the one on the right. That will only go to Dachau, so the shuttle service. The next train in 66 minutes, and then one in 96 minutes. So, okay, obviously, as we do not have peak hour, they upgraded the service. And there could now be an all-day, every 30-minute service here out of Altomünster. And it was about time. The train might not be that busy right now, but there are a lot of schools on the way, and here in the countryside the schools are more centralized, so some kids have to take a train to go to school and then back home. And the shuttle service, especially between Markt Indersdorf, Erdweg, and here Altomünster, can be pretty packed with kids coming home from school. And a train every 30 minutes is a good thing to have, definitely. 2 class 420 trains sitting here in Altomünster. I think that's pretty nice. So let's have a look around here in the station area. We do have a bus stop, which has, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 bus lines that call here. Obviously it's not that busy. I think these lines run once, maybe twice an hour. And some might run only on school days, which is not today. It's Friday, so it should be a school day today. But it's not, because it's still the Whit week. So Whit Sunday was 10 days ago, and after Whit Sunday there is always a public holiday here in Bavaria that lasts for 2 weeks. So no school today. But what we do have is a bike rack, a pretty small one. Over there, 2 more bike racks, and of course there's a park and ride that we used also once when we still had a car, because once we did a really crazy thing that we visited all S-Bahn stations in one day. So Mrs. Sykombank and I started here and tried to visit all S-Bahn stations. She didn't make it, I did. I must have the footage somewhere. If I find it, I will show you. Altomünster is about 45 kilometers in the northwest of Munich, in the Landkreis of Dachau. It has approximately 8,000 inhabitants and 1 S-Bahn station. There are 2 major churches in the city and 2 breweries, which is, as mentioned, pretty impressive for a town as small as this. Of course, these breweries have brewery restaurants. The food, I tried it, was pretty okay, and the beer was absolutely delicious. The history of this place is pretty rich and goes back to the year 750, when a monk named Alto came there. He was from Ireland and founded this place. So, and here is the market square, Marktplatz, inner city, okay, town center of Altomünster. The Rathaus, so City Hall, is the green building over there. It has an ice cafe in the lower floor. This fountain, the church in the background, that looks not bad either. And over here, one of the breweries has a hotel restaurant. That's pretty cool. The colors are nice too. We have the green, we have the blue, some orange. The church and the claustrum that is named after St. Alto, who founded this place, were built in the 18th century. Right now, people can use the S-Bahn to go into the city of Munich every 30 minutes. The station is not the busiest in the system, but I think for a small village like this, it is pretty impressive. That's it for this one. So, thanks for coming to Altomünster with me. I will see you soon, and the second stop at the end of the line. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.